Win News.
Tonight, farmers not fazed by the strengthening El Nino. Gundawindi's first CT scanner up and running. And locals pause to honour the fallen this Remembrance Day. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Also tonight, calls for Roma's derelict hospital to be completely rebuilt. But first, a local climate expert believes it's too early to know whether the current El Nino will break down in autumn next year. Thankfully, after a wet and wild fortnight on the Darling Downs, many farmers are already set up for a bumper summer season. Warrego MP Anne Lay is circulating a petition urging the state government to commit to a new hospital in Roma. Maranoa Mayor Rob Luffnan has been calling on the derelict facility to be completely rebuilt following serious structural issues with the current building. Ms Lay is calling on locals to sign the petition with only 19 signatures so far. The petition can be viewed on the Queensland Parliament website. Gundawindi locals needing a CT scan will now be able to cut their commute by 6 hours, with Gundawindi Hospital installing its first ever scanner. Mayor Graham Shire says the new equipment is helping the town become a mini medical hub for surrounding regions. Gundawindi Regional Council Mayor Graham Shire has announced he will contest a third term as mayor in next year's local election. Mayor Shire believes he has enough zest to complete another term, with many exciting things still to come for the region.
I've enjoyed my time. I've enjoyed the whole thing, and had a lot of help from neighbouring mayors, the councillors, the staff and everyone, and I think we've got a good council set up here, and it's an exciting area.
He hopes to see changes to the Murray-Darling Basin Plan and upgrades to rail over the next 4 years. There's also plans to upgrade sporting facilities and complete streetscape projects across the region. It's time for a quick look at the weather with Hannah and Han. We have some more storms on the way. Good news for the farmers.
We sure do, Tash. Tomorrow should be mostly fine across the region, with some showers and storms returning across most of the Darling Downs into Friday and across the weekend as well. Now, it's 22 degrees in Toowoomba today, 4 below average. It will be warmer over the next couple of days, but I'll have some more details on that after sport.
Thanks, Han. We'll see you then. Stay with us after the break. What's next for Toowoomba Railway Parklands? How a nasal spray could help curb flu epidemics, and a well-known racehorse training facility on the market.
Is next on Gem.
Welcome back. A leading paediatrician is calling on the federal government to introduce a nasal spray for children's flu vaccinations. The technology is available in the UK, and Dr John Cox says it would improve take-up here and help prevent flu epidemics like the one we just experienced. Links with sport now, and a big-time boxer in Oakey this weekend.
And it's not Paul Gallen, unfortunately.
Oh,
We've got a little bit more on that coming up next, no. But yes, Anthony the Man Mundine will attend the Fight Against Depression, plus Cameron Shields will become the youngest ever Formula 3 driver in the history of the Australian Championship. Welcome back. At just 14 years of age, Cameron Shields will become the youngest driver ever to contest the Formula 3 Australian Championship. The local lad will drive for McDonald's Gilmore Racing, a team who've won 5 Aussie championships in the past. Daniel Bowles' brilliant start to the season isn't going unnoticed, with the centre-back named in the A-League's Team of the Week. Playing alongside Jade North as the Brisbane Roar's central defenders, the pair recorded a second clean sheet in as many weeks. Bowles struggled to find a consistent spot in the starting lineup last season and was playing on the edge of the defensive line when he did get a run. Since John Aloisi came on board as the Roar's head coach, he stuck with Bowles in defence, and the Toowoomba Junior has started in every match this year. After making an appearance in Toowoomba earlier this year, Australian boxer Anthony Mundine will soon be back on the Darling Downs. The super welterweight champion is attending the Fight Against Depression on Saturday night at the Oakey Cultural Centre. The night features boxing talents from right across the Downs, with corporate, amateur and professional fights on the night. Unfortunately, Mr Mundine, the man, will not be lacing up the gloves. Still with boxing, and Herman N.A. Purcell has finally caught the attention of Paul Gallen's camp after their latest offer of $50,000. Gallen's manager replied to Brendan Smith saying he has their attention and wants to discuss the finer details. Herman has been peppering Gallen for a rematch ever since their first encounter, and the New South Wales Origin captain has been avoiding the Hermanator. Paul Gallen returned home from a family holiday today, and more news on the fight is expected in the coming days. Teenage rugby is becoming a major focus on the Darling Downs as the rugby fraternity seeks to increase junior programs in the region. With an emphasis on juniors, Downs Rugby is hoping to see the resurgence of a Colts competition. Plenty of young talent to look forward to, hopefully on some bigger and better stages. That's the night in sport, Tash.
Most definitely. Thanks, Link. Stay with us. Up next, Hannah Zinch. She'll have all your other details.
Evening everyone. We've got some showers and thunderstorms on the way for the region tomorrow. They should affect the southwestern part by the later part of the day, and they will spread across the region into Friday and the weekend as well. So I really hope you get some rainfall at your place. It is looking quite likely that most of southeastern Queensland will get quite a bit of rainfall from these storms later this week. Now, speaking of some thunderstorms, thank you very much to Tim Lowry for tonight's weather photo. It was taken of some storms moving away from Back Plains last week. Now, if you also have some weather pics you would like to see on TV, you can jump online, send me an email. My address is weather@winqld.com.au, but you can also contact me on my Facebook and Twitter account. So let's check out those temperatures. Miles today recorded a top of 31, Dalby 29, Toowoomba 22 with 14 degrees last night, 15 to 25 for Gatton and 15 to 24 for Oakey today. If you were around Warwick, we recorded a top of 25, 28 for Inglewood as well as Texas, and 11 to 23 in Stanthorpe today. So you can see on the satellite imagery we've got this surface trough extending across western parts of the state. Plenty of cloud cover surrounding that with some showers and storms. Those storms are extending into tropical parts of Queensland at the moment as well. Now this surface trough here is going to start to gradually push towards the east coast over the next couple of days. So we will see those showers and storms start to edge into eastern and central parts of the state from tomorrow. So like I mentioned, some parts of the southwest of the Darling Downs may see some thunderstorm activity later in the day tomorrow, but for the most part it should be a partly cloudy day. Those showers and storms will definitely be more widespread into Friday as that surface trough pushes towards the east coast. We've got some upper level systems as well that will also help to intensify that instability. So you can see those showers and storms moving into Friday and the weekend too. We're going to see a lot of activity extend from New South Wales around eastern parts of the state through eastern parts of Queensland and then up into the tropics as well. So tomorrow's temperatures, 28 degrees for Kingaroy as well as Oakey, 31 for Dalby, 32 around Miles with 17 overnight, 14 to 25 for Toowoomba and 28 around Gatton. Warwick tomorrow, 28 degrees, 25 for Stanthorpe, and Texas and Inglewood tomorrow should reach 27. So the official forecast is for a partly cloudy day. We have got a couple of showers forecast as well as some storms around the southwest, but as you can see, most areas are looking at mostly clear, 31 degrees for Dalby tomorrow. We have got high fire danger with northeasterly winds reaching around 30 kilometres an hour. A partly cloudy day is also forecast for the Wide Bay area, but we may see a couple of showers closer to the coastline. Gympie is looking fine at this stage. Partly cloudy skies for Kingaroy, possible showers for Gympie and 27. The sun is rising in Toowoomba tomorrow at 4:54 and setting at 18 minutes past 6. Sorry, I'm getting a bit tongue-tied there. We've got partly cloudy skies forecast across the region tomorrow with 25 degrees. As you can see, those storms spreading throughout on Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures dropping off by the end of the weekend. And at this stage, early next week looks to be fine, but I think that forecast is going to change to again include some showers. So have a great night, everyone. And Tash and Link, it's back to you.
Thanks, Han, and that's Win News for your Wednesday.
Thank you very much for your company. We're also online these days, and you can give us a like, give us a follow, stay up to date with all your local breaking news.
Otherwise, join us again tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Thanks for your company. Good night.
Good night.
This has been a Win News presentation. Win News, Regional Australia's #1 news source.